Hi everyone, here we are with News Roundup number 190. We're rattling through them at the moment. We've had a very strange day in my part of England. We've had sunshine, rain, hail, snow, wind, warmth. It's bizarre, it's a bonkers day, but now, it does explain why we talk about the weather so much. Anyway, here we go. 103-year-old great-grandmother Margaret Phillips from Dundee, Scotland, has put her long life down to spicy Indian food. The Daily Express says that Margaret is to collect the Curry Lover of the Year award at the Scottish Curry Awards. Margaret said she developed a love for curry during 2 spells living in India as a young woman, and would regularly hold curry suppers for friends and family. Of course, I am reading quite a lot at the moment about turmeric and the health benefits that it can give you, specifically the curcumin aspect of turmeric. Right, 75-year-old Graham Harper has spent 27 years renovating the bus he used to take to school as a boy, reports the Daily Mail. Graham bought the bus in 1967 after years travelling on its route through West Bromwich in the West Midlands. The retired bus driver stored the Daimler CVG5 vehicle for more than a decade before starting restoration work with the help of a group of friends, and has spent more than £23,000 returning the bus to its former state. Graham boarded the 156 bus every day on his journey to Cronehill Secondary Technical School, and even after he started working, continued to use Route 28 for his commute to a local steel equipment firm. Graham, who estimates he has travelled over 54,000 miles on the 38-seater single-decker, said, "We stripped out the bus completely and had to tackle a lot of corrosion as well as redoing the interior. All the work was done between my mates and me." One of the UK's most famous landmarks, Brighton's Palace Pier, is being sold to a bar chain for £18 million, says The Guardian. The Victorian structure is being bought by the Eclectic Bar Group, which has a variety of trading names including Dirty Blonde, Po Na Na and Coalition. According to Visit Britain, the Pleasure Pier is the 5th most popular visitor destination in the UK, with over 4.5 million visitors in 2014, making it the UK's most visited attraction outside of London. Well, I have to say I can think of better places to visit, more interesting places to visit. It's very nice. I have been there, but I'm surprised it's number 5. Shakespeare lovers might be interested to read a story in the Daily Mirror which says that a copy of his first folio, a book containing 36 of the Bard's plays published 7 years after his death, has been discovered at a stately home on a Scottish island. The book has been in the library of Mount Stuart House on the Isle of Bute for more than 100 years, and was confirmed as genuine by Emma Smith, Professor of Shakespeare Studies at Oxford University. Published in 1623, the first folio brought together the majority of Shakespeare's plays, and without it there would be no copies for more than half of them, including Macbeth and The Tempest. That would be very sad. I know there's a lot of dispute about whether Shakespeare actually wrote his plays or whether it was someone else, but whoever wrote them, they're very good. A traumatic tale for black cat Phoebe in the Daily Mail. She was rescued by firefighters after she found herself stuck in a 2-inch gap between a house and garage in Hassocks, West Sussex. They used a hammer and chisel to make a hole in the brickwork so that she could be freed without injury. Owner, Mr. John Harper, said, "She is a very timid cat and doesn't usually go far. After I hadn't seen her for a while, I went out looking for her, and could hear her calling out from somewhere. I thought she was on the roof of the garage, but then I saw two eyes looking out from the gap between the house and the garage. Poor little sausage. There's a lovely romantic story in the Daily Express about D-Day veteran Roy Vickerman, who is to marry Nora Jackson, more than 70 years after splitting up with her because of suffering from shell shock. Roy, 90, from Harts Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, was originally engaged to Nora, but their relationship ended because he struggled to adjust to civilian life. They both went on to marry other people, although both their partners have now died. Roy tracked Nora down after enlisting the help of his local radio station and discovered she lived only 2 miles away. What a lovely way to end today's news roundup. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.